Hello, Taurus. This is your first half of May reading here. For the main read, using the Bonefire Tarot by Gabby Angus West. And for the supportive cards, I'm using the Secret Language of Color cards by Ines Segal. Alright, so you have some red energy going on here. There's two color cards that kind of just were insistent of coming out. Really? We're going to do all this? Yep. Okay. Stop. 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 Okay, I'm getting stopped. Okay. So, what's going on here, Taurus? I like this energy. I like where this is going. I feel like, and I may be wrong, but I think you're one of the signs that it seems like the last few months, I just feel like I haven't been able to give you some good news that I've been wanting to give you. This is maybe a little different, in my opinion. So let's get into it here. Now, I do have a little bit of red energy going on here. I have Cherry and I have Scarlet. Now, Cherry has lived an extraordinary life. Scarlet has attract success. I'm getting like a primal first chakra energy. Like, you're going about this in like a survival mode. I do feel like you're kind of going in this as a survival mode, especially with the Emperor on the top here. The way this Emperor is depicted in this, he's hiding behind that orb. What is he hiding behind? To me, it kind of looks like a Christmas ornament, I tell you, honestly. But it almost like he's hiding behind a happy, glitz and glamour attitude. He's trying to be upbeat. He's trying to be dedicated and stay the road. He's weighing things out. He's doing things on time. He's sticking to a schedule. He's very much trying to stay regimented. I'm definitely realizing this is because it's a Taurus reading, and you guys are very stable people for the most part. When people resonate with the Taurus energy, they're very stable, dedicated. Things go in a pattern, 1, 2, 3. You stay with the pattern and you have success. Hard work gets you what you want. That's what I'm feeling. Like, it's a very, like, you want that, then you'll work for it attitude. Now, Page of Coins. What's going on with you, Page of Coins? I do feel like you're putting in the effort. Not that that would be shocking. You're putting in the effort, kind of like the wands, the Ace of Wands. It's a very popular card for some reason in my readings lately. All these other cards like to change up, but this one card just likes to pop up to the top lately. Things are just kicking off. It might be spring energy. You're getting things going. This is interesting because I feel like you've been planning, and there's something that's related to this situation that you've been going along with, or you've been trying to get things to go in another direction. You do have the Two of Cups coming up next, so I'm kind of feeling like this, you might be taking a friendship into a more romantic state. I do want to be careful, though, in the sense of, like, this is a general read, and when I get this Two of Cups, I always like to remind people this is a general read, and this could just mean that you're getting closer or you're spending time with somebody who means a lot to you. I'm feeling like this is a heartfelt relationship, one way or another. If it's not a romantic connection, it's definitely about somebody who's very, very close to you and very, 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 very much means a lot to you, that you would look out for and that would look out for you. Well, I think that you would look out for at least. That seems to fit better. All right, so now I'm starting with this again. Things are kicking up to the next notch. So I feel like we're going to step away from the romantic side of this just for a moment, because I feel like for you, those of you that doesn't connect romantically, you're getting involved with a project with someone that's very close to you. You're helping someone move forward in a situation, and you're providing a lot of support and direction to get things going, to help them get what they want. And I feel like you want them to have this, and that they're not going to get it without your help. And I feel like you stepping in to help, well, this is on their side, the World. And there's a few cards below it, but I don't feel like the cards below it really Well, actually, they do. Because you getting involved makes them feel like things are going to work out. You also got a lot of dedicated effort, a lot of ideas, a lot of thought, a lot of things going forward. It feels like there's going to be longevity here. This is success they can depend on going forward for a good time to come. Then you got the Fool, very excited and giddy, can't wait to get into it and be a part of it. And then you got Judgment in their favor in the bottom. I feel like you're pushing things forward for them. I feel like there's a lot of gratitude on their side. They very much love and appreciate that you're helping them. I feel like they're looking at this in the same way, in the sense of like, this wouldn't happen if you weren't helping them make it happen. And they, this is means a lot to whoever you're dealing with. I'm getting kind of like a mother energy, like helping your mother. I feel like it's kind of like that a lot. It could be the reverse, definitely, because it is a general read. But there's a very much a dedicated effort. You want this person to be happy. It means a lot to you that they want this and you can help them make it happen. And you see the opportunity to help them make it happen, and you're stepping right in and you're helping them organize and make it happen. You're pulling a bit of the weight yourself, but you want them to have it and you feel like they deserve it. Am I over too far to one side or the other? Yep, I am. Okay. I think I got my camera set up a little strange today. Sorry about that. All right, now, I feel like you're very, very happy to do this. You love being appreciated. You feel very appreciated in this situation. The time you spend, the effort, this makes you feel good, and you feel like this is important. For some of you, whatever you're getting involved in and helping them make happen, to you it's not an elective. This needs to happen. To you, it's like they need to be taken care of, and you need to step in to make sure they are taken care of. And that's how you feel about it. It's having a feeling of responsibility. You're feeling like they're falling on something, or something's going to fall apart if you don't get involved. So you step right in and you help organize and you move it forward. And they do what they can, definitely, too. But I feel like you're looking at this in a situation like there's a lot they can't do, or a lot they're not good at. Not in a judgmental way. I don't know why I'm using that word a lot today, but I feel like I am. You're not judging it, but you're just like, this is failing. They're just not able to do it. And I can do it. So I'm going to help them replan this, redo this. I'm going to pull a bit of the weight myself. They're going to help, of course, but I'm going to make sure this works out. Okay. Your last card here is the Strength card. It's leading out of this time, which means you're pulling through. You have success. I have to tell you that lion on there, I'm just noticing how he looks like he's freaking out. He looks like he's freaking out, and the woman is calming him down. And I feel like you're calming down the freak out. Like, you're really calming this situation. Whatever's going on with this other person in your life, you're calming it down. And you're keeping control. Your influence is making this work out. You're calming it down. You're showing the longevity. You're showing how this is going to work out. Just hold on. I'll help you make it work. It's going to work. Now, this is if this was going about it like if it's not romantic. Now, if it's a romantic thing, it goes a little differently. If you're single, it's a friendship that you're pushing into the next level. Or I should say that's going into the next level. You may not be pushing it. It may just be going there. Cooperative effort, a little bit of chemistry, something like that. So it goes that way. Same feel with these cards, though. Like, they very much want this to happen. They have a lot of thoughts. They feel like this is going to work out. They're very excited about it. Like, you being with them, to them, is like a judgment in their favor. Like, this is something they wanted, and now it's going to happen. I'm kind of moving forward to the end result, though, because I feel like if this is working out in a romantic sense, especially if you're single going into a relationship, they may be a bit energetic, a bit too much energetic in your opinion, and you might have to like calm them down a little bit. I feel like their energy might be a bit much for you at the time, and you might have to be like, all right, you need to just relax, like you need to calm down because this is a bit much. And I feel like you're kind of like calming the energy, but you're kind of like, oh boy, do I want to do this? Because this feels like a lot. I don't know what that is. One of my gadgets out there going off. Sorry about that. Maybe you didn't even hear that. I heard it though. You're very much into this though, and I feel like when it comes to this part, it's really intense, and I feel like the amount of affection, the amount of how fast the other person wants things to go forward may be a bit much, and you might want to slow it down a bit, or might try to slow it down a bit. And it might be it might be a little hard for you because they're coming at you with so much enthusiasm and passion, and you're kind of like, all right, yes, I'm into this, yes, but can we just kind of like, can we calm down for a second? Can we just breathe? I need to breathe. I'm not Mr. Jump at one moment, or Miss Jump at one moment, or whatever. I'm not into this quick. It's too much. It's too much. We need to slow it down a bit. Let's just slow it down and calm down and work this out. I don't feel like there's an argument. I just feel like they're very enthusiastic and it's jumping to the next level really fast for them, and they're very excited and passionate about being with you and around you. And you might feel a little smothered or a little overcome, like too much. Like I need this to just back off just a little bit. Let's just calm it down a little bit. I do want this to keep going, but it's too much all at once. Too much all at once. This is I feel like this is definitely mirrored, and also like if you're already in a committed relationship, there's buying a house or going on vacation, something like that, and it happens quick. Like things move fast. Like if it's a house, you're finding the house, and then it's like moving forward quickly to buy the house, and you're just like, we have to sell, we have to move, we have to plan. Like this is happening too fast, and like it's very uncomfortable for you. Meanwhile, the other person is like, this is exactly what we want. This is what we need. And you're agreeing to it, but it's happening so fast, it makes you uncomfortable. The difference with this card, if you're already in a relationship, is I feel this is more like things are going forward one way or another. It's just kind of happening. And you're kind of like holding on. And you're making sure things get taken care of, but it's still, you're not happy with the rate at which it's going. It's going too fast. Every time I get to this card, that thing in the other room likes to go off, I'm noticing, which I find quite aggravating, I'll be honest with you. And I'm thinking that's indicative of this card. I feel like it's very aggravating, yet you're going to keep going on, and you're going to try to ignore it. Kind of like I am with that sound in the other room right now. It's not like you can't overcome it. I just feel like it's uncomfortable. And things are moving fast. And I just don't feel like you like it. You just don't like it. It's not like it's bad, and I don't feel like you're viewing it as if it's bad. You're just like, I don't want this happening so fast. Why can't we just like take a breath and do it 1, 2, 3? Excuse me. Why can't we just take our time? Why can't we just move forward in a more stable, calm, dedicated, planned out effort? And it's happening fast. And once it starts, it goes quick. I just feel like you don't like how fast it goes. That's the only thing you would complain about. I feel like that's the only reason we have the Emperor kind of hiding behind this Christmas ornament looking thing there, the orb. Trying to have a good outlook. You're not against the situation. It's just the speed, the rate at which it's going. You're just like, can't we just like slow down? And the answer in this situation is like, nope, boom, boom, here we go. I'm getting like more and more, the energy seems to get faster and faster. It just feels like it's going really fast. And I feel like you're just kind of aggravated here. I just feel like you're aggravated. You might get a little short-tempered, not in the sense of like you're just having a fit and a half, but you might like say little things here or there. You might show agitation without realizing you are, or meaning to. But it's definitely, the other person is making sure that things work out. They have your back. They're making sure it works out, and they're very happy and thankful. And they're seeing this work out in the long run. They don't have any doubts about that. But I feel like they're not having as hard a time as you are. Like it's not it's not going the way you want it in the sense of like it's going too fast. I feel like that's the only hiccup in this whole reading. Things might be happening too fast, and you just kind of gotta keep it together and not get too aggravated, because I feel like if you get too aggravated, like you might say things off the cuff, or you might show it in other ways that you're displeased, but it's not like you're displeased with the other person or the outcome. You're not displeased with the outcome where this is going. You just don't like the rate at which it's going. I feel like this whole thing is about how fast it's happening is uncomfortable. Because like once it kicks off, boom, it's like off and running, and it just kind of takes a life of its own and a speed of its own. And especially if like I'm getting that house issue again. Like if you're going for a house, like you find the house, you have to put the bid in on the house, and then you have to move in. And there's a reason you have to like do this all quick, because it's like you have to move there, and then you have to find somebody, or because you have to move out of yours fast enough. Like there's just like there's a time thing here. There's a reason for it. And I don't feel like you would argue with the reason, you just don't like it. You just don't like it. Okay, anything else? I feel like I've been talking really fast and a lot. How long have I been talking? 16 minutes. I feel like I talked fast. There is an option to slow down how I talk on these videos, so I mean, you can use that option. Not that I would know either way, but I feel like I talked really fast in this one, and I feel like that's indicative of what's going on, and I feel like I'm starting to talk fast again. Okay? Like, woo. I did also want to say at the end of this video, like I'm saying, I think at the end of all the other ones, I do read the comments, and thank you very, very much for any comment you leave. I do read them. I read them on my phone, so it doesn't give me the opportunity to respond to them like I'd like, but I'd like to at least let you know that I am reading them and I appreciate them. If you'd like to get a reading from me, go ahead, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com, james4astral@gmail.com. Thank you.